What up YouTube, it's your boy Sleep back with another video. Today we're reacting to Plaqueboymax's public enemy #1 now. Listen bro, I keep telling y'all keep messing with bro. Y'all are gonna push him to the edge. I'm telling you, I don't know how he's gonna take this. He already been spazzing out, going through a lot. I don't know what he's going through. I can't even explain it. But we're gonna see what that's about. But before we do, make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, sub up. Y'all probably gonna see a little bit more of me because of a situation that happened, so I gotta grind 10 times harder. I already been putting out like damn near 10 videos a day, not the past 2 days. I had to take a break, but we back now. We're locked in, so let's see what this video hitting for. Lego the scene, tread lightly.
Pop me out. Plaqueboymax has been on some crazy zestivities promoting. I mean, he's really
I don't know what he's promoting.
Like, it's the final week, and he's treating this like March Madness Final Four. He's trying to put up 50 points, and it seems like instead of going out like Kevin Ware, he might be going out like Lonzo Ball did and getting drafted immediately after onto the team. Because first thing that happened was, of course, the diva tattoo, and then of course him doing the infamous Ray J video clip of shouting out all of his, you know, GAY homies.
It's Pride Month. Shout out to all my shout out to the LGBTQ plus family and need to be more.
You know, it just seemed like everything that he's doing, no matter how much I defend dude, it's like it's just bad timing, gang. I ain't gonna lie. This whole, you're already getting gay allegations, you're doing zesty shit and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong if you are, but if you aren't, you're making yourself look bad, and it's bad PR, gang. I'm telling you right now. The whole timeline is just like, come on, dog. Now you like wearing weave. Why? You feel me? Then you all up in the camera acting like a bad bitch and shit like that, gang. Come on, dog.
Showing,
but then you mad. I mean, go ahead and be yourself, but shit, like, come on, bro. On Pride Month.
But most recently, he decided to up the ante and expand his group or his net when it comes to capturing even the newer forms of what should be celebrated under Pride Month, and that is becoming a furry. Yeah, so
becoming
he
a
would
what?
enter stream dancing in a furry costume, suit, head, and one of the first people to react to it would be Sneeko.
Dude, what is happening on the internet, bro? What am I seeing, bro? What am I living in an alternate reality?
Bro, we all have the same sound effect, bro, because that's the only thing I've been hearing. Like, I guess.
What just happened? You see, Lucas Gage is here talking about low IQ anti-Semitism, the Daily Wire. PBN, bro, what? Doing this with a crossover?
This is my first time seeing the clip, by the way. Max, I don't know what's going on with you, gang. I'm here, I feel for you, but at the same time, it's like certain things you're doing to yourself, gang.
Is that not crazy?
What is this?
Why don't I see people talk about this, bro? He's like a giant Jesus cross, the crucifix right here on his neck.
What is his dance? Yeah, you hot as hell, nigga. And then you just go back in for round 2.
Oh, his chat saying it. I saw someone in his chat say, look, right here, look. Take off that cross, gang. Take off that cross. Bro.
Because what are you doing? Tired as hell. Round 3, incoming.
Seats working? So a song called is that?
What song is he dancing to though? It's a thong song.
What happened? This must be an alternate timeline, bro.
So first, just to get this out of the way, a little bit of context.
Oh my god.
The whole furry thing is a subculture of, it's like a mix between, it's a mix.
I feel like it's a sexualization of humanized. How could you say that? Humanized furry animals. It's like a kink, a weird one at that. That's close to bestiality, gang. Yo, Max, what's going on, dog? What's going on, man? That's close to bestiality,
as well
bro.
As like freaked out, gooned
that's the
out
word.
People. So there is a strong overlap between
Live, laugh, love.
furries
What's going on,
and
bro?
being extremely gooned out, horned out, like watching cartoon, like Lucari type of activity, watching cartoons and X-rated cartoon stuff, and them also being into alternative lifestyles, if you want to call it that. Now, Plaqueboymax is not the first rapper to dress up in a furry costume, because the first one that I've ever seen do it was none other than Kevin Gates. And his daughter is into dressing up as the furries, and that's the video clip that you see in the background right now. It's him with his daughter dressing up, just like all in good fun. So when Sneeko starts coming at this guy Plaqueboymax for wearing a fur head, like, this isn't anything that's demonic. Like, sure, are a lot of furries really weird? Yes. Have I dove in far into the subculture? No. A lot of them do draw like weird activities, like, you know, engaging in sodomy with animals, but just wearing the fur suit, that's not like, and him wearing a cross, I'm pretty sure that cross is more Chrome Hearts than it is him being a Christian, but I don't think wearing a fur head is going against Christianity in any type of way. I mean, we can ask Catholicism, whatever the hell, you can ask whatever authority. I don't think they're going to say putting on a fur head is doing anything wrong. Granted, Sneeko should not be in the...
It's not doing nothing wrong, but when you're sexualizing, you dressed up as a fox and going into that, what does that say? Like, huh? That's a whole nother level of weird, gang.
Is it because Plaqueboymax, he dumped a girl
Damn
because
video, bro.
other dudes had been with her prior in his industry? He didn't loan his girl to somebody else.
I don't care what type of underground you are as a straight man. I'm not dancing like this, though. Real shit. I'm not. I don't care what song I'm listening to. And put your hands up, playing my song, gonna fly away. Burn my hands like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm alright. I'm not gonna be throwing gang signs and fucking. But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not doing this.
And tell everybody the story and tell them that they should try it too. So we gotta defend Plaqueboymax to a certain degree here. But yeah, he's moving a little bit zestily. Keep in mind, this is right after his stream with none other than Young Thug, who came into the game like that. But what does he do next? Well, he starts talking about twerking.
Anyways, though, yo, how y'all doing? You just broke his shit. Yeah, let's pause on that. No, real shit, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Doug changed my mind, bro. Slime actually changed my perspective on life. Guys, we need to be pausing more. You know what I'm saying?
Pausing more?
I threw the lace front on. Pause. I could have said pause. I didn't, though. Because it's just like, y'all know I didn't mean it like that, bro. You feel me? Like, for example, if I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why don't we twerk?
Why do we need to? Why should we?
Now that I think about it.
Why are you protesting against niggas being able to twerk? Not against it, but for it. You're pro twerk. Why? I don't understand.
Why is twerk a gender neutral dance?
It's not.
Twerking is the only gender neutral dance.
Do you know what gender neutral? This nigga, bro. What the fuck, Max? You do know what gender neutral is, right? It means unisex. Twerking is not a unisex thing. If I catch you twerking, you looking like a bati boy. Sweet, saucy boy. You saucy.
So here,
come on, man.
I had to look for the full context, like a minute and a half.
How about we look for the full word
because
in the
clip
definition?
was just like, yo, why don't dudes twerk? Like, I feel like that's the only gender neutral. I think he meant only one gender can do it, because gender neutral means
gender specific.
Like both genders can do the dance. The twerking thing is really odd. I will say that. But in the lead up to it, like I said, in the context, he's saying like, yo, Thug's been telling me to say pause on more things. And his mind went to twerking. So he was talking about things being a little sus.
Thug was telling him to say pause more or do more things that are pause. And why would you take that advice, knowing the state of what's going on? Now, granted, You're being yourself. You don't care. But if I'm getting gay allegations, if I'm getting Zest allegations, my bad, and I know that I'm not, and it's working me up and it's pissing me off, there's no reason why another man who has those same allegations telling me maybe you should do a little more, I'm going to follow that. No, there's no way that I'm going to follow that. And you're supposed to be from, you better get exiled, gang.
And that's how we get into this conversation. So he's not saying that he's going to start twerking. I think he's just rolling off with the joke. And this is an easy way for people to clip up the 30 seconds because, dude, it took me like 15 minutes to find the full context of this. And nobody else is going to do that. You know who's definitely not going to do that? People like Waka Flocka, who would respond to the Say Cheese clip where they posted this. And he would say, somebody or some company paying this kid for these narratives. But to me, the worst part of it all is the youngins, that these ideas linger in minds of unfit thinkers. Internet
I know the word is influencers, but it's crazy how much like a person can influence mindsets and shit like that. So there's people that watch Plaqueboymax that are probably like defending what he's doing, even though it's not many, and be like, you know what? Maybe it is cool to throw on a lace front today. Why can't we twerk? Why? I'm not even gonna get into that.
What is he talking about, dude? Aiden Ross was doing this 5-6 years ago.
And nobody was supporting that, I promise you.
Well,
they were laughing at it, not really for what he was doing. A lot of people had a problem with that.
Max was doing. Plaqueboymax isn't touching anybody. He's not making another male feel uncomfortable in his presence. He's just, honestly, like, the dude's just having fun, dog. And I'm the guy to, like, if he was acting really weird, I would be saying it. Now, yeah, he's dancing a little zestily. You could say, what was it? The academics used to call Rich Homie Quan a little flexible. Like, yeah, he's moving like prime Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug.
No, because even Rich Homie Quan wasn't down with that shit. Don't do that. Not to Homie Quan. Don't do that to Rich Homie Quan, nigga, because he dead ass said on stage, hey, chill with all that shit, bro. Either it was on stage or it was a tweet. All that weird ass boyfriend shit, chill out with that shit, bro. I ain't with that. Chill.
Game.
And that's why he got his ass blackballed.
What company is getting... Do you know how much money Plaqueboymax is making? And this is when... I don't know if people like Waka Flocka are just being dumb on purpose. How much money do you think they have to pay Plaqueboymax? Like, what, $1 million a month? Okay, we're gonna take $1 million a month. You're gonna have to act zesty. And what does that accomplish for us exactly? Like, people just be making stuff up that sounds like it's cool and sounds like it makes sense. But this would get a little bit more sus because the first thing, there was also Plaqueboymax showing up to Rollin' Loud with this long wig, I guess, that he put on. I thought he just let out his braids and maybe added extensions, but he comes out and then that's when he meets up with Young Thug and that's when they set up a stream. So everybody clowned him for doing the wig thing, yet that helped him land the Young Thug stream that he did. And then after, he put on another wig and doubled down again. And Sneeko would react to this as well.
What is this?
I can't defend it, dog. I can't. Like, what are you doing, bro?
This is the first thing that showed up on my timeline. Okay, this is Plaqueboymax just tweeted this. This is...
This is a crazy look, dog.
Be real. Okay, PBM, is this legitimate or are you getting paid, bro? Is it did the lobby get you? Did you get the call? Is Waka Flocka right? Is this a paid agenda? Is this intentional to subvert the youth and to push LGBT on children? Is this to destroy the masculinity of black men, to subvert it with... Because what's going on here, bro? Someone said 7K hair. I like some of his music, bro. Like, I bumped it on stream. I like that song, Pink Dreads, but bro, like, why? New hair. Max, I F with the hair, bro. Looks really good on you. Okay, I don't even...
This, we have to admit here, this is 6ix9ine influence. If we're talking rappers wearing lace fronts, This is both Riff Raff coded, because Riff Raff, he had the real hair. He would actually change his hairstyle, and he would have long hairstyles, different styles of braids. But 6ix9ine took a lot of influence from Riff
6ix9ine
wearing
lace fronts now.
6ix9ine would also wear the lace fronts with the different colors. Here you have Plaqueboymax, and I like that he's still doubling down on this thong song because this worked. Again, is Sneeko just playing the game where he has to like say, oh, like what call did he get? Because Fetty Wap had extensions in his dreads. Plaqueboymax isn't anywhere near close to top 5 zestiest.
There's a huge difference, buddy. There's a huge difference of what this nigga's doing and getting lock extensions, nigga. Let's not do that. Let's not make the comparison. Now you finna dirty up Fetty Wap's name. No, because Fetty Wap is not wearing a lace front, buddy. He has extensions. There's a big difference. Let's not do that, please.
Rappers we've had in the past, like Nine Vicious behaves more, I guess you could say, like zestier than Plaqueboymax. I've never seen Plaqueboymax with his nails painted. We've seen Yachty. We've seen Drake
called him out.
Colored clips in his hair with his nails painted is zestier than anything Plaqueboymax has done. Come on now.
And they still brought this up to this day, especially with Jay-Z, with the wig allegations. They comparing the two. I seen the tweet where it was like, are we not going to act like Drizzy didn't copy? What's that other rapper's name that he got that style from? Shmino. And Pusha T for the braids. Although Pusha T wasn't the first to get braids. You could say Weezy, because he had the lock braids. The lock cornrows. Or say Ludacris. You could say Exhibit. You could say The Game. You could say Nelly. Oh no, you can't say Nelly had waves. Not my bad. Trey Songz. Like, come on, we can really go back. Everybody had braids, nigga. But you just called out Drake and now you getting braids. All right, but hey, you 70 years old. What you doing getting cornrows in the first place? Come on, gang.
What? Like I said, like Sneeko, I think he's doing the whole political thing now. So you've got to say, yo, there's some shadow government that's paying him to influence everybody, which it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous conspiracy theory if people actually believe this. I just think that he's promoting the thong song, which is good because this worked on me. So I saw this clip of Plaqueboymax on my feed before Sneeko even reacted to it. And I see the guy in the blonde long hair and I'm hearing thong song in the background. I'm like, hold on. This doesn't sound as bad as I first thought it sounded. So I went and listened to the song 2 times. It worked. The promotion worked. And do I like the song now? I don't know. I'm in that middle phase. But I do have the urge to listen to it more, which is good for Plaqueboymax because that's what he wants. But also, I thought, and a couple of other people thought, that he had given up on the song because of the terrible reception when he allegedly threw the person that wrote it under the bus.
I'm in my room, this high, just smoking, the whole house smells, this making music and right? Then out of nowhere, he started playing some on the speaker. And I'm like, what the yo, this catchy as hell. When I screen out, I'm like, yo, Wayne, what the is that? So what he had did, y'all know the first verse for Thong Song, Girl, I'm Staring At You Long. That whole song from Girl, I'm Staring At You Long, that first lyric up until like, cause that's what I want. Oh, up until the Cosmos with my wand, it was all Wayne. No cap. So let's clap it up for Wayne. That was all Wayne.
No hands though. No hands, what ladies?
Thong Song was originally Wayne and Morgan. It was originally Wayne and Morgan.
Hey, your friend set you up, gang.
I'm like, goddamn, that's amazing. Wayne, could I have it? He said yes.
He took that. What we gonna do with it?
I said, Wayne, can I?
So I was actually going to tweet something along these lines, but I was like, nah, let me not do that. And someone else tweeted it.
He's so flaw for this. Everyone called it buns,
and he threw the grenade to bro, which is exactly what it looked like. Like, wait, hold on. So you recorded the music video, everything. You didn't credit this guy, and then
I get what he's saying. Basically saying that niggas are saying this is trash, and now he's just trying to shift all the accountability from him and put the blame on his homie. Saying, hey, y'all calling me trash for this song, but in reality, this was his song. I liked it, and I just made it mine. Nah, nigga. It's not gonna work, buddy.
once it came out that it was trash by your audience and other people, now you're saying, yo, it was that guy, that song was not me. But that's definitely not the case if he's still promoting the song and the sound in this new snippet video of him.
Why are you doing all this?
And this
all
is
this
Young
emo,
Thug coded.
all these
like, you
emotes,
see
like
Plaqueboymax with the piercings on the side of his face. He's impulsive. You see the tattoos everywhere.
Like
you see the way that he moves. He's leaning a little bit more towards a new gen Young Thug. And I don't know if I can say I like it. That would be a little bit zesty.
You should go
but
for.
It's working, and this isn't that bad, man. Like, Plaqueboymax is not that bad of an influence. Like, you could say the vasectomy, the impulsive decision to get a vasectomy because he couldn't hold himself back from going raw, and
I seen a whole list of all the stuff that he was doing, which was kind of like they were linking it to him being like stages of him coming out, which is kind of it's a low reach. But what I would say is all of those are bad moves because they're all impulsive, which you didn't even follow through with it. Nigga, you got dermals. You didn't like the dermal. You took it out. Got the tattoos. You wanted to get it removed as far as like the fan tattoos. You're just doing shit. And then you're not even committing to it. You feel me? I don't even know how you feel about your vasectomy to this day. But it's just, you're just doing shit. And now it's going to make other people, younger people, and influence them to be like, you know what? I want to do this today. Which I get. When you have money, that's how it be. I ain't gonna lie. I've been there. You know what? I want to buy this today. I want to do this today. Because you can't. But it's bad influence, dog. Because you're doing shit that takes time to process and think about doing before doing it. A vasectomy, you don't even have kids yet. You, like I said in the last one, somebody said it was facts. Nigga, just wear a condom. Y'all do every single thing besides wear a condom. It's that easy. All these dumbass tattoos, bro. You look like, you know those rock band notebook aesthetics where it's like sketches sketched out in a notebook with just random shit. That's what it looks like. I'm not gonna hold you. You're just doing stuff, bro. You just gotta chill, gang.
Letting off shots inside the club.
I don't know if that's how you
you could say that
express yourself and release stress, but you need to find another way, dog. Music, you already got that.
Fursuit. I think that's funny. I think it's entertaining, and I like that he's bending what it means to be a streamer, rapper, and a guy that's.
You're trying to make it seem like this nigga's Kanye or some shit. What are we talking about, bro? Now, granted, they was making fun of Kanye. And then, not too long later, they started dressing like Kanye. Saying, oh, he was a trendsetter on some A$AP Rocky shit. But this is not that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was saying he was dressing like a bum. And then started dressing like bums. This nigga's acting flamboyant. And you think that other niggas is going to follow that? They're clowning him now. They're going to be clowning him afterwards. I'm pretty sure.
I would say genuinely confident because he didn't wear a dress. He didn't wear a skirt. He didn't wear a tutu. So all of these other guys that came before him were way zestier, but they're not getting that much hate. And he's not the first person to put on a fursuit either.
Don't nobody take Young Thug serious, gang.
Did it. So I gotta put a little bit of defense for Plaqueboymax here, especially from the likes of Waka Flocka, from the likes of Sneeko, from people that want to make it seem like this isn't genuinely who this guy is, and God forbid the dumb conspiracy theories of some cabal that are paying him.
Yeah, my mans keep saying that ever since he signed the label, he been acting weird. But that's the same as you saying that military niggas get tests done on them, and that's why they come back acting crazy. No, it's because they have PTSD and depression. You feel me? It's because the shit that they go through. It's very military is very intense. Leave you fucked up one way or another. You feel me? So that's why they come back fucked up. It's not because they get sent to Area 51 and they're getting done. The government is doing all these tests on them and it's not working and they're sending them back like all fucked up. No, brother. That's not how it worked. You feel me? That's not how it worked. So selling your soul is not literal. It's a metaphor. And he's kind of selling out, gang. I don't know who or how much he's getting paid or who's paying him, if he's getting paid. But this is what it looked like when you've kind of took some shit. I'm saying, I don't know what it was you took. But you need to figure it out, gang. Get it together, bro, because you're making Jersey look real crazy. You know what I'm saying? His academics not even backing that. That's the only real Jersey nigga left. Academics. Don't disappoint me, dog. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment down below, and sub up. Locked in. Let's get it.